Alright Corey, this video is for you and your dad. We pulled the C70 into the shop and I'm going to walk around it real quick and try to show it to you in a little more detail and give you every little tiny flaw I can find. I'm going to try to point it out to you. So front end of the car, very clean, very nice. Let's see if I can find any flaws in the front. There is a couple little rock chips right here in the front balance. Let's look up at the hood. First of all, obviously no dents anywhere on the car, anything like that. It's gonna have a couple little, there's another little stone bruise right there. And that, I'm gonna see if the guys can buff that off. That looks like a little rain spot on the clear coat. That'll probably buff off. I'm gonna show you every flaw I can find on this thing. Not too shabby, pretty darn clean. No issues on the headlights, no problems with glass or anything. Look down the side of the car. Like I said, no dents, no flaws, no curb on any of the wheels, brand new tires. We put them on, mounted and balanced. That was a part of the certification process for us. So let's look down the side here. See any flaws here on the side. There's a tiny little spot right there. That'll probably buff off too though. Here is the driver's side rear wheel. No damage at all. Go up, look at the rear of the car. All lenses are good. You've got reverse sensors that you can see here. Reverse sensing system in the car. Looking at the trunk lid, pretty clean. Let me see if I can see anything. No, the trunk looks pretty darn good. Again, going around to the right rear. Let's look down the side of the car again. No dents. Antenna mast is intact. You'll notice this is often not on C70s. It's pretty commonly removed or damaged. Right rear wheel in good shape, no damage at all. That is grease right there. No damage on the rear wheel. Let's look at the roof real quick. Alright, this is the best light to try to pick apart a roof that I can possibly think of. There's another one of those little spots on the clear right there. It's hard to see. You can see if that'll buff off. The car did get rained on because it's snowing / sleeting outside right now. So we just pulled it in and wiped it off. No other issues on the outside over here. Going to the right front wheel, which of course is, oh, this one's got a little bit of curb on it right there. It's the only spot I've seen on any of the wheels. Little mark right there. Other than that, the wheel looks perfect. Tires brand new. Now, this is how you know how clean this car is. This is what's impressive. Inside, door panel, no flaws. You'll notice these handles often get torn up on these cars. This one does not have any flaws at all. And check out the leather. The leather is about as flawless as I think I've ever seen on a used car. No wear on the bolster whatsoever. Guy's telling you it's the calcite over black, so black carpet. Dash, there's your keyless drive. Looking down at the dash, you got a tiny little spot right there on the dash. Other than that, the dash is pretty well flawless. Back seats have probably never been used, would be my guess. I don't see any wear at all in the back seats. Looking through, nope, no wear at all. Headliner looks good. All the way from front to back. Headliner's good. Now let's go around to the driver's side. As we go, we'll look at trunk. Trunk open. Rear divider screen is intact, of course. Basically, to make these cars Volvo certified, they have to be about as close to a brand new car as you can possibly make it in order for it to pass those standards. So it's been through a pretty rigorous test there. Alright, trunk coming down. Now let's look in the driver's side. This is where you normally see wear, right here, on this seat. And this seat is literally flawless. Leather's not cracked. It's not worn out. It is nice. Nice car. No damage to the seat back. No wear in the steering wheel. You always see, especially if women have driven the cars, normally these are all torn up and you've got dents all over this metal, because that is actually a piece of metal. No dents at all. No wear on any of the switches. It's a clean car. So like I was telling you on the phone, we know this car. We've sold this car once new and once used. And it has sold a Volvo SUV both times. So this is a nice car and we know it quite well. There's the key fob, center console, no wear to the leather top. This is a pretty common wear item here as well. But it is about as clean as it gets. Nice looking car. So happy to answer any other questions your dad has. Hopefully this video helps him. I told you I'd try to find every flaw I could. And it's a pretty darn clean car. So I'm going to upload this video to YouTube for you, and I will look forward to catching up with you and getting you connected to the sales manager if you're interested tomorrow. Thank you, bud.